I have a confession to make. I've been playing Minecraft since I was 7 years old. I'm now 17. I have still never beaten the game. After playing the game for 10 years, you'd imagine I'd be good enough at it to where I could do it. Over the 10 years, I still kind of suck at not dying. But today, I'm gonna change that. So, in order to make me not die as much and make me lock in a little bit more, I'm gonna give myself a punishment for every time I die. Every time I die, I have to do push-ups. The rules are simple. First time I die, just 10. If I die again, 20. Then 30, then 40, then 50. I'm capping it at 50 because I don't hate myself that much. Now, did this actually work? Did I actually beat the game? Well, you have to watch the video to figure that out. So let's start the video. As I created the world, I spawned into a savanna biome, and did the very first step of any Minecraft world. Getting wood. After cutting down a couple more trees, I was able to use that wood to make myself a crafting table, and even a pickaxe. Okay. Actually, this is a pretty good spawn, because there should hopefully be, like, mine shaft and stuff around here, if I am not mistaken. And so I began searching for mine shafts. I went in and found a zombie, and then almost died to said zombie. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the rotten flesh. I just want stone. Yeah, so it turns out mesas really don't have stone, which kind of became a pretty big problem for me. Does this count as stone? It doesn't, right? I feel like I've played Minecraft long enough. I should know if that counts as stone. It does not. Okay. Luckily, it wasn't that long until I found myself an actual mineshaft and a rune portal. But first, I went ahead and checked out the mineshaft. I got myself some stone and also some coal. I then went ahead and ran away from a creeper. Hi, creeper. Duh. Oh. After I found basically nothing in the mine shaft, I went ahead and got myself a furnace and some stone tools. I then got myself some actual food, so I didn't have to just continue to eat rotten flesh. And I checked out the rune portal. What's in the chest? Okay, not bad. Put that on for now. And I'll put that there. That there. Actually, 18 iron's enough. 2. I am just gonna play it safe and make myself one of these right away. After that, I actually found a temple and went ahead and dug my way inside. While there really wasn't the best loot in there, I was able to get myself some extra iron, a gapple, and even a couple of diamonds. After the temple, I decided to go back into the mine shafts and actually found myself a pretty big cave. Then almost died from sand. Oh, no. No. Okay. Alright. That would be such an embarrassing way to die. Okay. Alright. Down we go. After that little jump scare, I actually went into the cave. An axolotl. Hello. Hi, little guy. You're just a little cutie. Yeah, you are. Right. I can make that. Yeah. Yoink. 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 And yoink. I'm gonna go right over here. That there. Bloop. Bloop. Ooh, hello. Oh, goodbye. In that cave, I was able to get myself quite a bit of iron. I used that iron to go ahead and get myself completely geared up with all of my tools and armor. After all that, I went back up to the surface in need for some food. I got myself some salmon, and also used some string to make myself some wool for a bed. I slept the night away, and got ready for the nether. Okay. Actually, wait, how do you do this again? Do I, like, take the water and go boom, boom, and then boom? Apparently not. Okay, boom. Yeah, now we're on to something. Let me pick that up. Actually, no, we're gonna put that there. I want to pick that up, and then we kind of want to put that there. And then we kind of want to put the water there. No. But yeah. We want to put the water right there. Nope. Okay, I don't know how to do this, so we're gonna go into plan B. I'm gonna put water right there. I'm gonna take my lava source. I'm gonna put it right on top. Aha! Is this the way to do it? Probably not. Is it gonna work? Probably. Yeah, if you didn't notice this already, I have no idea how you're supposed to speedrun Minecraft, but I did eventually figure out how to make another portal, and then it was time for the nether. I'm a genius. I am so smart. Bop. Boom. Kaboom. There we go. Alright. Spawn point set. Food supplies. Into the nether we go. Luckily, I did have some golden armor on, so the piglins weren't too bad. The hoglins, on the other hand, yeah, they were still a problem. After I finally killed it, I did decide it is probably smart for me to make myself a diamond sword, just for some extra protection. While looking for a fortress, I actually found both a fortress and a bastion kind of merged together. I tried my best to avoid the bastion while entering the fortress, and eventually, I found myself some more diamonds and some blazes. Through the power of dodging and weaving, I was able to get past them and kill a few of them, and I actually even got myself my first blaze rod. After that, I actually found a spawner, and continuing my strategy of dodging and weaving and getting a few hits in them, I actually came up with a brand new idea. I decided to dig right next to the spawner, which definitely wasn't the brightest idea. Okay, never mind, you can hit me through there, okay. This may have not been as foolproof of a plan as I thought it was. Okay, roof. Alright, we're doing this. Okay. Down we go. Alright. I am going to put this right here. That good? Hopefully. A little bit further away. Okay. Yay. Alright, first 10 done. Alright. Now we're back here. Oh boy. With nothing. Yay. Oh boy. So if it sounded like I was dying inside, it's because I was. But I continued going on, I got myself some food, and went mining again. And eventually I got myself prepared and ready to get into the nether once again. Back in we go. Yay. After gearing up again, I made my way all the way back into the fortress. This time I wanted to play it super duper duper safe because I really did not feel like dying again. So I went ahead, got back inside, and killed a few blazes that were just hanging around outside of the spawner. But eventually I did have to go back inside. Before that though, I did decide to get myself a bit more food through killing some hoglins. With my food, I went back into the spawner, got beat up a little bit, but eventually was able to get myself a few more blaze rods. I actually also found myself a more secluded and safer spawner to use. It was here where I was able to get my final few blaze rods and actually leave the nether for good. we go, we got it. We got 8, we got 8. I'm happy, we're good. Let's leave forever. I am never coming back to this place. Oh my gosh. I then made my grand escape all the way back to the overworld. And after that, all I needed to do was get some ender pearls and get into the end. Okay, we're like halfway there. We got to the nether, and now we just need to kill a bunch of endermen. Before night came and I had to kill some endermen, I decided to get myself a little bit more food and some iron, so I was able to get myself an iron pickaxe. And then another iron pickaxe. I am a moron. Why did I make 2? I meant to make a pickaxe, an axe. Bruh. Okay. Yep, this is an axe. Definitely an axe. Definitely, totally an axe. Nighttime eventually came, and me and my 2 iron pickaxes decided to go ahead and kill some endermen. That night, I was able to get 1 ender pearl and create 1 eye of ender to figure out which direction I'm going first. Alright, where are we going? We're going that way. Okay. And of course it broke. Why wouldn't it break? Following the eye, I went onto a boat, boated all the way across some water, eventually found my way to land, and from there I went ahead and walked all the way through an entire swamp, an entire mangrove forest, went through a few caves to get myself a little bit more iron, and eventually it became night again, so I created a brand new campsite, and killed even more endermen, and got a few more ender pearls. Over the next few days, I killed even more endermen, and actually got enough. But before that, I also found a village where I was able to steal a whole bunch of bread and some wheat, so I didn't really have to worry about eating or getting food for the rest of the day. Eventually, I got all the eyes of ender needed, and I followed them all the way back into the mangrove forest, where eventually I realized that it seemed to be right in the middle of the entire thing. I then broke the #1 rule of Minecraft and dug myself all the way straight down into a cave, where I fell down, and after exploring the cave for a little bit, I eventually dug my way into the stronghold. After breaking into the library, I eventually found my way into the portal room. After dealing with the silverfish, I went ahead and broke the spawner. I set up my spawn point, and also crafted up enough bread for the entire fight. And then, it was time. Oh. Okay then. Alright. Spawn point is checked. We have plenty of blocks in here. I've only died once so far. Hopefully it stays that way. Let's go. Once I was in the end, I went ahead and mined my way all the way up into the surface, and started the fight. I didn't have a bow, so I had to pillar up all of the towers and break the crystals, which worked out pretty well, until, well... We got 20 now, because I've done twice. Alright, ready, and... done. Okay. I've only died twice. Done 30 push-ups so far. Feeling good. Get my stuff. Finish this up. Hopefully. No more dying, please. I eventually got all my stuff back and went back into breaking all of the crystals. And by the end, I was able to destroy all of the crystals, and then also kind of ended up destroying myself. Alright. Hi. Alright, we got 30 push-ups now. Also, my cat's here. Alright, you ready, kitty cat? Let's go. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're leaving me now. Okay. There we go. Alright, hopefully that's the actual last one. Probably not, though. We'll see. With the crystals destroyed, I went ahead and started hitting the dragon, and landed a few clutches. Oh god, oh no. Please land it. Oh my gosh, I landed it. I'm so amazing. How did I actually land that? Oh my gosh. There were a few, though, that I didn't ended up actually landing. Oh my gosh. 40 push-up. Oh boy. Amazing. Yay. I'm back. Again. Yeah, I've changed shirts too because I'm getting kind of sweaty. Isn't fun at all. Alright. Here we go. Up. And... yeah, my arms kind of hurt now. Alright, 20 done. 20 more. Here we go. Alright. Hopefully the last one. I don't know anymore though. That kind of jinxed it. I did eventually figure out how to hit the dragon without her flinging me a billion blocks in the air, and I was actually able to get her pretty low. And after a couple of rounds of hitting her, she got down to 1 HP. Okay. Just one more hit, and this stupid video is over with. Please. Yep. Uh-huh. Just like that. And... boom! And just like that, I have beat Minecraft. Let's go. Screenshot that. And take all of the orbs. Let's go. And I officially only died 4 times, which is way less than I expected. So, I'm gonna count this video as a win. Goodbye. And there you go. I actually did it. I beat Minecraft. Without cheating, without changing game modes, without any of that, I actually beat Minecraft. And all it took was a very harsh punishment. Actually, not even that harsh, because I only died 4 times. So really, if anything, the moral of the story is, if you need to lock in, just make the punishment of failing push-ups, or just something you really don't feel like doing, and then you do pretty well. I'll be honest, I don't really know what I want to do with the channel moving forward. I want to do some more like this, where like, you know, you're actually seeing me and more like real life stuff. So maybe I'll start doing more of that. Maybe I'll go back to doing Minecraft time lapses. I don't really know yet. We'll see how this video does. So if you really enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, please do all that stuff, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye.